Hello Skele Vaderites and friends of Skele Vader. We've got a lot of fun things to look at today, so let's go to Disneyland. Don't you love this Disneyland Records logo? As a kid, I absolutely would just stare at this logo for long periods of time. I've never been to Walt Disney World, so those of you who have been to Walt Disney World, chime in the comments below, let me know what your thoughts are. I've never been there. I know it's highly recommended. I've watched a ton of videos about Disney World. I'm fascinated by it, but really I love Disneyland, and I actually had this record as a kid, and I loved it because I loved the Country Bear Jamboree and I loved the Main Street Electrical Parade song, and of course I loved Pirates of the Caribbean and the Haunted Mansion, and I just loved all that stuff. But this record's so cool. It has the Dapper Dans, the Enchanted Tiki Room, all kinds of great stuff. So, speaking of Disneyland, this next video today that I'm gonna show you all is it's a series of clips of certain rides that my family and I went on during this last trip to Disneyland. Every ride that we showcase on this video today is a favorite of mine and the family. There are a couple of favorites that did not make the cut, and that is the Haunted Mansion, because we went during the holiday season, and I'm sorry, I love Nightmare Before Christmas. I love that movie. I love everything about it. But when it comes to the Haunted Mansion, I prefer the original Haunted Mansion. I just do. I love the music. I love the ambiance. I love the characters. I just love the original Haunted Mansion. So on this trip, we did not document that, but we didn't document everything. I was so excited to go on the Jungle Cruise ride, and I just neglected to film that trip down those rivers. With that being said, let's go ahead and visit Disneyland and have a blast. What is it about the entryway to Disneyland? You see the train station, Main Street. During the holidays, you've got the tree. You've got the castle down there with the snow. Main Street's always been one of my favorite locations. I just love the artistry of the construction here. Amazing. Then, of course, we wandered over to Critter Country, just past New Orleans Square, to see the new Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I was always a fan of Splash Mountain, just the way that it looked. But I understand why they changed this, and I really wanted to get a nice close look at the landscaping here and the details, and it's truly beautiful to see this in person. It's an incredible structure. And then, gotta give tribute to my family and my favorite ride at Disneyland, the Pirates of the Caribbean. Let's just enjoy this. The what? Yeah.
Lurking in every corner, waiting to board. Sit closer together and keep your ready hands inboard. That is the best way to repel more predators. And mark well the dead.
I could just literally stare at the cave walls of Pirates of the Caribbean for hours if someone would let me. I love looking at, trying to figure out how these cave walls were made, and I love looking at the illusions produced here. Just totally engaging for me and entrancing. And also, it would be an incredible injustice if I didn't point out the amazing smell of Pirates. It's chlorine and bromine, and it's mildew maybe. It's fantastic. I love the smell. You walk through those doors while you're in the line to get on the boats, and it just hits you, and it's so good. All these details just make me so happy. And then we walked over to Galaxy's Edge to ride Rise of the Resistance, which is swiftly becoming one of my favorite rides. So every time we walk into this space, this docking bay, in this Star Destroyer, seeing the stormtroopers, that giant window with the spaceships out there flying around. It's breathtaking. It's incredible. This giant TIE fighter. I just gotta say, I would absolutely love to see Rise of the Resistance rethemed for the original trilogy. And as we go through this ride, have a look at these details, folks, and you can see how easy it would be if they just did that. And even if they just did it for a particular anniversary for Star Wars or something, that would be amazing. But it definitely needs to happen within my lifetime, and I really hope to see it. But let's just enjoy this ride. This is an amazing ride.
This does not look good. Try to find another way down to the escape pods.
The Resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run.
Personnel, abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship. This is short of.
There's no escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the Resistance.
crews will meet you outside the wreck. All right, nice job, recruits. Not what you
The
signed up
ride's
for,
just a
but-
phenomenal accomplishment. And then, of course, we had to say hello to Space Mountain and appreciate that beautiful architecture. Just extraordinary. And it pretty much goes without saying that the reason why I find castles so fascinating and they pull me in and make me think what is, through that window, what is down that corridor. That's this Sleeping Beauty castle. Every time we walk through it, even though as an adult I can see the forced perspective, it still is incredible. And then Peter Pan's flight is just totally magical. It's my favorite ride in Fantasyland. I mean, I like all of them because I love the carnival ride influence and the miniatures and the artistry and the painted panels and the three-dimensional sculptures and the very basic animatronics. But Peter Pan's flight does something really important to me, and it's the idea of being able to look down on London, look down on Neverland. You see this island, you see that giant mountain that was made. It's not giant, it's small, it's a diorama that is just incredible to me, and probably why I'm so intrigued by diorama making and playset making, the miniature aspect of this and being able to look down and the black lights and the stars, and then my wife pointed out that this is pretty much where Skeletor lives right here. And Captain Hook's just one of my favorite characters. And then, of course, we had to do some artifact hunting in downtown Disney. Found some cool things that I did not get.
It's so authentic.
Right? Oh, look at this, though. The Star Tours craft.
Oh my god.
And it's...
Only $1.70.
Oh. Wait a minute, what's this? Oh, that's this. Voiced by Pee Wee Herman. Paul Rubens.
How cute is that? Super, so it's the two of them.
The two of them from the first film. That's cool. Doc Ondar. Pretty neat.
I know, I thought you'd like that.
Oh my gosh. Like hand carved Jarek. I know I don't need it. I'm not gonna get it, but this is amazing.
$170. You really put it on your face?
Yeah.
For $170.
All right, isn't that fun? I know Disneyland is expensive, and I'm gonna put my little critic hat on right now and just gonna say to Disney, you don't need to raise the prices anymore. Keep it where it is right now. You might even want to consider lowering the prices for all California residents. Just saying, you don't need to raise those prices anymore. The park is amazing, and it really should be for everyone. I am lucky that we save up and we get to go there every once in a while, but not everybody can do that. And it's just such a really incredible place, and everyone really needs to have the experience of going there, and we all kind of deserve it. We do, and Disneyland is an amazing accomplishment, and it was made for the people, and we should all be there. But with that being said, I've got another video planned that's coming up in a few days. I'd say in about 5 days, I'm gonna post this next video, and we're gonna jump into this little tiny book here that I found on a trip with the family. I got it for $7. And look, I even got some little Post-its. I did a little research, found a few images in there that I wanna utilize. And we're gonna look at The Big Bad Wolf by Super 7 that I got for a really good deal. And we'll talk more about that in the next video. In the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. To the patrons of this channel, thank you so much. You know who you are. And if you are interested in becoming a patron of the Skele Vader channel, the information is right down below. For $3 a month, I'll make you an artwork that you can hang on your wall, and you'll have early access to most of the Cambridge and Washawn podcast episodes, and you'll be part of the family, and you're contributing to the overall purpose and goals of this channel, which is to make cool things, and find cool things, and showcase cool things. And this Disney December is already, I'm having a blast. And I'm hoping for 2 more videos, maybe even 3 more videos. We'll see how it goes. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.